I had to go to the sexual health clinic last week. It was quiet. People must not be having sex. Are cruising sites also empty? My sister messaged the Facebook family group a screenshot of her negative results of her COVID test. I replied, "That's good." But imagined if every time I went to the sexual health clinic that I sent a message to my family and friends the results of my HIV test. 36 years ago, Michel Foucault died of HIV. Once again, there is a virus that through biopolitics affects so many, but unsurprisingly, the queers more so. We went into lockdown. Hey, I was fine. I've got a primary partner, living a pretty normal life. I've even got a cat to post about. Body politics again seems to very much favour the hetero and now the homo norm. A return of this new nuclear family. I don't want to break bread. I just want to go out and fuck. A friend said they received an anonymous letter from a neighbour. It said they were having too many guests over, or something to that effect. And I wondered, geez, the house is no longer private. Neither is the internet. And the parks are full. We know home, and therefore, by extension, architecture, is not an ideal space for all. Nor is it a space for all. Crisis heterotopias, coined by Foucault, should be as ever important now to queers as they were in 1975. I suppose they are, and they will always exist, but they just take on different forms. Grottos, those quaint, picturesque kind found in botanical gardens or in the manors. They are historically referential to classical era caves. The Victorians seem preoccupied with money, progress, but they seem to think a lot about sex. Today we speak so much about sex, but money permeates everything. Grottos, caves, places of frivolity and sexual inhibition, the dampness and the wetness. It's the non-modern atmosphere here in the grotto that is really resisting hegemonic purification. Cruising. Porous entrances just beyond the shrub line, picturesque trails and convex earth patches worn in by desire and come, embraced by the earth. These beautiful edges, grown damp. At the very end of a road, after a long drive, at the very end of a long one-way walk, this wild beach is ended by a natural channel. This is where the beat is. It reminds me of another queer beach, one that has now all but been erased by the most very hetero of white things, a surf life-saving club. I always thought that beach was a microcosm of society. There was the nice normie beach, which then led to the dog beach, which then attached to the Muslim beach, and after that stretch of sand, which is interrupted by an artificial shipping channel, there was the gay beach, talking about hierarchy. It's an anonymous architecture formed by desire. How in tune with topography, elemental forces, textures, and even with non-humans. Here at the edge is the non-modern. And I know this design sensibility is not at all present in the dwellings just beyond the edge. Not here, not there, not anywhere. This site to me highlights how intricate, how biophilic humans can be when we want to, when we surrender to context. In these peculiar voids, created by modernity, left by modernity, here at the edges of urbanism, of legality and desire, here at the edge, you can lay back and undesign the future.